Welcome back to this session. This information the I Am is talking about in this one is Ascension, the final 3D to 5D, the lifespan in 5D, continued chaos in 3D. I'll begin reading now. A powerful light can be seen from everywhere in the universe, for this connection is seen by the benevolent beings of all of my creations, which are in the awareness of what is happening now with Mother Earth, with Gaia, with this ascension. This raising of frequencies and the coming together of the I Am that I Am with every spark of light being that exists, and the Earth being the essence of this unique experience of this physical ascension. This separation of 3D and 5D Earths. For it is a full conscious awareness moment, experience, shall we say, in every moment of now. The choices are being made. Free will is being expressed on the levels chosen to continue their experiences and this now, as the I Am that I Am comes together in the beings that come together in light, these healers, in all their very infinite forms of expression and beingness, through human vessels that I flow through, that they are fulfilling not only their personal paths as it expands, but are fulfilling that highest path, fulfilling being an instrument for the I Am to flow through, to fulfill my promise to be here with each of them, with each of my children, every earthworm, every butterfly, every animal, every plant, every human, everything that is Mother Earth. For it is her expression of life, and every expression of life is, of course, the I Am, and the connection with other planets out into the universe, as you send your energies consciously, that gratitude of love, myself expressed through you, I assure you, is not a limited expression, for it is a ripple effect of light seen by those higher frequency beings and the benevolent galactic beings. Those benevolent are my children watching and waiting to introduce themselves to the spiritual family. Let there be that light flowing. Now you questioned if you would be here in physical human form at that moment of 3D to 5D, final separation. Yes, you shall be, and a handful of others on your level. For that anchor must be in that human form. It must be on the earth in 3D frequency of actual connection. And even though, again, I reiterate, you are at that highest frequency of evolution, you flow through, into, and through that 3D to connect with that third dimensional reality of experience. So it is that final bridge that is held in frequency and light for all the souls that have chosen to evolve. But again, as I have told you, also for every moment of that connection, in that moment, for that purpose. There will be those that remain on earth through their personal free will choice that will receive more light, even in that moment, for their journey to come, their challenges to be met. But each of them will be evolving to that higher level, each in their own time, each in their own way and their own path, in different locations throughout the universes, wherever the frequency allows them and exists for them to fulfill their chosen path of a specific frequency that offers the different experiences for each of them, that they may evolve in what they create in their path of evolving. So even that, from the highest perspective, is a beautiful thing. So yes, again, you will be here in human form, but as I have explained to you in other sessions, that higher frequency that you are, Uzuri, is not 3D. However, you will be connecting with a third dimensional reality for that final anchor of frequency and light, that bridge, some refer to as a rainbow bridge, without physical death. I remind anyone listening, for this is not about that. Each individual will choose that physical death experience when their time comes to leave a physical manifestation, including higher frequency beings. In 5D, life is enlightened in that physical manifested life. It is lengthened as humans. it is extended to let's say a minimum 150 years. But the energy is so beautiful, so creative, so loving, so connected in experiences that each there embrace life with joy, excitement, expression of individuality and uniqueness. That is the answer to the question. So be in that comfort and that knowing as things accelerate, as the necessary things happen, that as seen from a human level are negative. The challenge is emotional and physical. These things will happen, but they will happen, as you know, for a higher purpose. But in this session, this recording to be shared, it is to be stated by me and reiterated by me. The I am that I am is all that is. Everything, when seen from the highest everything's perspective, is understood to be the I am that I am in everything expressed as love, offered to each according to their free will choice to be experienced for their highest good. Those choosing to remain in 3D are always within love. Always their soul is protected. For their soul is the essence of all that is. It is the I am that I am. And I suffer not, as their soul suffers not. As the body may go through whatever level within their personal challenge and experience that is set for them to grow from, it will be given to them as they choose from that higher perspective to evolve. And so be it, in that love. And I am with each of them on their personal journey in physical manifestation, flowing through them and their soul self, as I am for each of them in that protection of light. But for those negative experiences, the chaos, that energy of fear, of anguish even, that they may feel in that collective energy, that is held in my love, and in that protection even. For they're evolving. Some reading or hearing this will say, is it necessary? Free will choice will be granted to each on the level they have requested, because each knows that where they are in their understanding of, or lack of understanding of, that they can accelerate their awareness through their experiences, so that they may know their light through their experience of this illusion of darkness that physical is subjected to, shall we say, through their free will choice. Sometimes it is so much redundancy to articulate, but always, always with the intention to help others to understand on all the varied levels that they will receive this information in their present beingness and in their now. So let there be love and hope and understanding, and let there be that knowing and healing for each. For I am each of them in their unique expression of themselves. Articulation is somewhat limited in this human exchange, but the knowing does not come with the words. The knowing comes in the energy of the expression and light of that expression of the I am that I am in each of you on a personal level. So embrace the excitement of, the joy of, the anticipation of all to come, for all will come to you individually, each of you. This message applies to all of those, this work, shall we call it, the joyful expression of who came here to be and who you are to do this work. For in everything that you give, it is that flowing of who you are that is multiplied within you, and your experience of your highest self, the I am that I am. As more questions come in your experiences, let there be those answers that come. For it is a time of knowing and healing, and the clarity that is a blessing with the knowing and healing is part of the understanding of beingness that each of you are. And so what I say is, and what I say shall be, has already begun. So I say, let that flow, flow. Let that being be. Let the I am that I am, the promise of each of those will come for this information. As they come, this will be increased. Your light will be increased. Your clarity will be increased. You will each have personal human bumps in the road, shall we say, but in the knowing that you have in that beingness, that you are, that higher perspective of understanding, everything that happens in your life is nothing, nothing that will slow down you fulfilling your highest purpose that you came to fulfill. Nothing will slow down in any way the I am that flows through you. For I am the highest energy that exists of that unconditional love that flows through you. I am the full intention of free will being expressed individually and then collectively as well. These are parts of the creation I had planned in the beginning, that were in the beginning when I said, "Let there be light." It began. This experience for all that is my experience through them, of that joy, of that unconditional love that they are experiencing with one another, and offering my flow to those so that I know I am here, and they know that I am here with them. And they will come. They will come for this new information that comes through you to them of the I am, just as they come for the healing, the trauma to be released, so they can go to their next level and not take anything with them that is not vibrating at that higher frequency. That is the healing that is being offered around the world, around Gaia, for everything. Everything is healing. Every atom, every cell of the all that is. And that includes the animals and the plants, Mother Earth herself. Of course, this is powerful, powerful light. I end this session now saying you are loved unconditionally on levels that have no finite comprehension. That is what beingness is. I hold you in that light, that oneness, and thank you for allowing this connection.